Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Azizul Asri and I'll be explaining Conti ransomware. The year the malware is released. It is first discovered in December 2019 and became more highly threat in September 2021. The platform that the malware is targeting is the Windows OS. So how the malware infect the host? The malware uses the multiple threads to encrypt files at faster rate compared to other ransomware families, and it contains command line option to scan for local files as well as remote file over the SMB share. Conti also use the Windows Restart Manager to free up files that are opened up by the various applications. This ransomware use AES 256 encryption, then encrypts all of them using RSA 4096 key, and it requires the victim to email the threat actor for the decryption key. What is the vulnerability that the malware exploit? So this is vulnerability as Microsoft Windows code execution. So the impact of the malware to the host. After the attacker steal and encrypt the victim's sensitive data, they employed a double extortion technique. They demand the victim pay a ransom for the release of the encrypted data. Threaten the victim with a public release of the data if the ransom is not paid. So the step to remove the malware is run a full scan using a Windows Defender or any antivirus and back up all the data and do not pay the ransom money. That's all. Thank you.
My name is Muhammad Nur Hakimi bin Halim and we're going to continue with Black Matter ransomware. So this malware is been discovered in July 2021, which is quite recent. And the platform which been targeted is both Windows OS and Linux OS. So how the malware infect the host or target? So by encrypting the file and can be seen typically as exe program or .dll file. So what is the vulnerability that been exploited? So the vulnerability that been exploited is RDP, which are called Remote Desktop Protocol. So the impact are the private data which got encrypted and cannot be opened, and the victim data got returned to be released if the victim did not pay for the ransom. So what are the steps to remove the malware? So the first thing to do is to disable the system restore and start Windows in safe mode, and scan the system using software and delete any malicious files, and lastly to use data recovery software.
Yeah, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Farhan and I will talk about Blue Tea Action Trojan. Okay,
Yeah.
this malware was first discovered in early 2020, around March 2020, during the coronavirus, and the platform that this malware targeting is Windows OS. And how the malware infect the host or target? The malware sends spam emails pretending to be update news regarding the coronavirus. Email subject will be the truth of COVID-19 containing an affected attachment that may have RTF extension. So what is the vulnerability that the malware exploit? The malware will exploit CVE to 2017 8570 vulnerability. After the vulnerability is triggered, it will execute a SCP script. And the impact of malware to the host, it will take over the scheduled task, utility of the Windows OS, start and execute various background process, take over other running processes, record various information related to system configuration and others. And also it will drop malicious payloads to install other threats. So how to remove the malware? The first step, you will need to boot your computer into safe mode and kill any Bluetooth action .exe processes. After that, disable Bluetooth action suspicious program from start and run a full scan on Windows Defender or any other antivirus like Spy Hunter. That's all. Thank you.
Hai, Assalamualaikum. My name is Ahmad Syakir bin Syawal. So, I will talk about Nephilim ransomware. Okay, the year the malware is released, first discovered in March 2020, it evolved from NemT ransomware family. The platform the malware is targeting was Windows OS. How the malware infect the host target? It's from the spam email, email attachment, executable files, hack websites. What is the vulnerability that the malware exploit? Nephilim ransomware places a strong emphasis on remote desktop protocols, brute forcing RDP setups, and using various known vulnerabilities to gain access. After this, the attacker drops and executes its components such as antivirus, exit filtration tools, and finally Nephilim itself. The impact of the malware to the host. First, Nephilim target was important data and will release the data if the victim paying them. Second, Nephilim will capture the network packet traffic file, the PCAP file that contain NBNS queries. Third, call servers Windows function and APIs where most originate out of the advanced Windows 32-based API. Fourth, it does not target executable file but looks for user data such as documents. Fifth, the Nephilim also has self-destructor after successful execution of the encryption routine. The process will exit and the sample will disappear. The step to remove the malware. First, boot RIP computer in safe mode, and last, use another deep scan on an advanced anti-malware tools. Thank you.